Eala tackles three-time tour winner Osorio in PH Open QFs. Osorio went as high as number 33 in the WTA rankings. Making her way into the last 8 of the Philippine Women's Open, Eala finds herself facing a three-time tour winner in Colombia's Camila Osorio. The Colombian, world number 84 who went as high as number 33, is the next challenge for the Filipina rising star. It will be the first time the two cross paths on court. Read, Eala secures PH Open quarters seat after sweeping Sakitsum. In Manila, Eala is the second seed and now the highest-ranked player left in the draw, while Osorio is seeded 5th. Osorio won the WTA 250 Copa Calzonitas Zurich in Bogotá thrice, including back-to-back in 2024 and 2025. All of her tour titles have been won on home soil. While they have never met on court, Eala is already familiar with Osorio. Next match is going to be difficult. She's very experienced, and off the court, she's a very sweet person, she said of Osorio. Alex allays injury fears. Providing an update on her bandaged right thigh, Eala said it is nothing to worry about and that she feels more confident with the support. It's good. It's normal that I have some physical hurdles. I will take my time to assess it after this, but I don't think it's anything serious, she said. Eala secured her quarterfinal spot after dominating Himino Sakitsum 6-4, 6-0 on Wednesday, while Osorio outlasted another Japanese opponent, Mai Hanadama 6-4, 4-6, 6-2. Before the WTA 125 Manila, Osorio 24 also suffered a first-round exit at the Australian Open after a thrilling loss to Lee 4-6, 7-6, 5, 5-7. Eala, meanwhile, bowed to Alicia Parks 6-0, 3-6, 2-6 to end her campaign. The two will face off at 7 p.m. on Thursday in prime time. Get more of the latest sports news and updates on spin.ph. Notice on unauthorized and unlawful use, publication, and/or dissemination of spin.ph content. Please be notified that any unauthorized and unlawful use, publication and/or dissemination of spin.ph's content and/or materials is a direct violation of its legal and exclusive rights to the same, and shall be subject to appropriate legal action/s. A Court of Courage. Eala faces Osorio in the PH Open quarterfinals. The sun hung low over the hard courts of the Philippines Open, casting long shadows that stretched like silent witnesses across the baseline. In that warm Manila afternoon, the crowd was buzzing, not just with noise, but with belief. At the center of it all stood Eala, racket in hand, shoulders squared, preparing to face one of the toughest tests of her young career, Colombia's Camila Osorio, a three-time WTA Tour winner and a seasoned competitor who knew exactly how to survive moments like these. This was more than a quarterfinal match. It was a meeting of trajectories, one already carved into the global tour, the other still rising, fearless and hungry. The weight of expectation. For Eala, playing at home is both a privilege and a burden. Every cheer carries hope, every silence holds breath. The PH Open quarterfinals felt different because they weren't just about ranking points or prize money, they were about representation. About proving that Philippine tennis belongs on the same stage as the sport's established powerhouses. Across the net, Osorio moved with the calm efficiency of experience. Her resume spoke clearly: 3 tour titles, countless battles under pressure, and a reputation for grinding down opponents with relentless consistency. She didn't need theatrics. Her game was built on patience, precision, and an unshakable sense of timing. But Eala has never been one to shy away from daunting odds. A clash of styles. From the opening rally, the contrast was clear. Osorio played chess, Eala played jazz. Osorio's shots landed deep, heavy with topspin, pushing Eala back inch by inch. She constructed points like puzzles, daring her opponent to overreach. Eala, in response, swung freely, her left-handed forehand cutting through the court with intent. She wasn't here to wait for mistakes, she was here to create moments. The crowd roared when Eala ripped a cross-court winner past Osorio's outstretched racket. The sound wasn't just applause, it was recognition. Recognition of bravery. More than a match. What makes Eala compelling isn't just her talent, It's her audacity. At an age when many players are still finding their footing, she carries herself with a quiet confidence, shaped by years of training abroad and fueled by a deep connection to home. Facing Osorio, Eala wasn't intimidated by the ranking gap or the trophy count. Instead, she leaned into the moment. Each point became a statement: I belong here. Osorio, to her credit, never wavered. When Eala surged, Osorio steadied. When the crowd surged, Osorio silenced them with a perfectly timed drop shot or a backhand down the line that kissed the sideline like it was guided by fate. The turning points. Quarterfinals are often decided in the smallest spaces. One loose service game, one brave return, 1 second of hesitation. Eala found those spaces by trusting her instincts. She stepped inside the baseline, took the ball early, and dared Osorio to match her pace. Sometimes it worked spectacularly. Sometimes it didn't. But what mattered was the intent. The refusal to retreat. Osorio responded with experience. She extended rallies, tested Eala's patience, and waited for the moment when youthful ambition might turn into error. It was a masterclass in control versus courage. The crowd is a character. In Manila, the crowd isn't background noise, it's a living presence. Every Eala point was met with thunder. Every long rally drew gasps. Even Osorio's winners earned respectful applause, a testament to the growing tennis culture in the country. For Eala, the cheers didn't distract, they lifted. You could see it in her posture, the way she bounced on her toes between points, the way she looked to her box with a grin that said, I'm ready for this. Winner learned. Whether the scoreboard favored Eala or Osorio by the end, the match already felt significant. For Osorio, it was another reminder that the next generation isn't waiting patiently, it's knocking loudly. For Eala, it was proof that she can stand toe-to-toe with proven winners and not blink. This quarterfinal wasn't about an upset alone. It was about a rival. A glimpse of the future. Alex Eala tackling a 3-time tour winner on home soil is the kind of story that lingers beyond the final handshake. It speaks to growth, to courage, to a nation slowly carving its space in the global tennis conversation. As the sun dipped lower and the echoes of the crowd faded, one truth remained clear: Philippine tennis is no longer asking for attention. It's earning it, one fearless swing at a time. And Alex Eala? She's just getting started.